What's the best strategy to secure a healthy retirement income that lasts for decades? Most financial advisors recommend the 4% rule, which means withdrawing about 4% of your portfolio each year. But in uncertain times, especially during a recession, that number may be too high. Some experts suggest withdrawing less than 3% to avoid running out of money. The problem with drawing down your portfolio is that balances can shrink quickly, especially if you live longer than expected. And the last thing any retiree wants is to worry about how much longer their savings will last. Thankfully, there's another way. Instead of selling off your investments to pay for retirement, you can live off the cash flow your investments generate, specifically dividends. Think of dividends like rental income. A landlord doesn't need to sell their property to make money. They live off the cash flow from tenants while the property itself keeps growing in value. Dividends work the same way. By investing in dividend-paying stocks or funds, you can collect regular income while keeping your portfolio intact. When you buy a stock, you own part of the company. That company can reward you in two ways. 1. Capital appreciation. The stock price increases over time. 2. Dividends. Cash payments made directly to shareholders, usually quarterly. The average dividend yield of the S&P 500 is about 2%. That may not sound like much, but when combined with long-term growth, it can become a powerful retirement income stream. For example, Coca-Cola has increased its dividend every year since 1962, growing around 5% annually, which even outpaces inflation. And here's the best part. A solid dividend-paying company will often raise its dividend over time. If a stock pays $4 on a $100 share, and that stock rises to $200, the company may raise its dividend to $8 to maintain the same yield. That means your income grows as the company grows. If you want a simple, hands-off approach, dividend-focused index funds or ETFs are an excellent choice. They provide instant diversification at a low cost, and some focus specifically on high-dividend companies or dividend aristocrats, firms with a history of raising dividends every year for decades. Real estate investment trusts REITs are another option, since they're required to pay out most of their profits as dividends. These typically offer higher yields but with less growth potential. How much do you actually need? It depends on your income goal and your portfolio's average yield. For instance, if you need $100,000 per year and your portfolio yields 2%, you'd need around $5 million invested. But if you achieve a 4% yield, you'd only need about $2.5 million. Taxes also matter. Dividends may be taxed differently than capital gains, depending on whether you're investing in a regular brokerage account or a retirement account like an IRA. Always check with a tax professional to minimize your tax bill. Of course, no investment is risk-free. Dividend payments can be cut if a company struggles, just like rental income can fall if tenants leave. That's why it's important to diversify, stay conservative, and build a plan that can handle downturns. At the end of the day, the goal is simple: create an income stream that allows you to live comfortably without worrying about running out of money. Dividends give you the chance to enjoy your golden years while keeping your nest egg intact. If you want to learn more about money, investing, and building financial freedom, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful.